Welcome to AI Briefing. The content of the briefing includes an exceptional record. Hollywood writers head back to work. US Shutdown, India Cash Crunch Postponed, Sunday Asia Briefing. Paul Mescal and Saoirse Ronan can't lift dull Black Mirror knockoff. Remote WA mining tech gives Australia the edge in space. An exceptional record. The Guardian. New York rapper Billy Woods, known for his work as part of Armand Hammer, has released his second album this year, titled We Buy Diabetic Test Strips. The album features a range of collaborators and incorporates various musical styles, from jazz to industrial. The album has been praised for its exceptional quality and is recommended for headphone listening. Hollywood writers head back to work. The Guardian. The Writers Guild of America, WGA, has agreed to end a 5-month strike after securing improved minimum pay, increased streaming residuals and protections against the use of artificial intelligence, AI. As we noted last week, the Screen Actors Guild, SAG, are also expected to reach a deal soon, which means Hollywood's wheels are about to start spinning again just in time to save the winter half of the TV season. However, despite the agreement, the hard-won compromise is not expected to fix everything. Questions remain about the post-pandemic box office, a pullback from content saturation, and what effect AI or the next disruptive technology will have in the coming years. US Shutdown, India Cash Crunch Postponed, Sunday Asia Briefing. Bloomberg. Asia's markets are expected to be quiet at the start of the week as China, Hong Kong, India, and South Korea are all closed for the mid-autumn holiday. However, the US government will remain open after narrowly averting a shutdown by passing legislation to keep federal agencies running until November 17. In India, the central bank has given citizens an additional week to exchange or deposit the country's highest value banknotes. The Nobel Prizes will also be awarded this week, with one award each day. Bond markets are experiencing a sell-off as yields increase, and the palm oil industry is facing a crisis as trees produce less fruit and farmers struggle to replant. Apple is fixing a bug in its new iPhone that causes the device to overheat. Other notable events this week include rate decisions from central banks in Australia, New Zealand, India, and Sri Lanka, the start of the Cricket World Cup in India, and the Ryder Cup in golf. Paul Mescal and Saoirse Ronan can't lift dull Black Mirror knockoff. The Guardian. The film Foe, based on the book by Ian Reid, is set in 2065 and follows a married couple, Junior and Henrietta, who are conscripted into an off-planet settlement program. Junior is selected for an experiment and fears he will be replaced by an AI replica while he is away. The film struggles to rise above comparisons to Black Mirror and has been criticized for its lack of story and coherence. The New York Film Festival is currently screening Foe, which will be released in the UK on October 20. Remote WA mining tech gives Australia the edge in space. The Sydney Morning Herald. Australia has been chosen by NASA as a strategic partner in the development of a moon rover for its Artemis space mission. The decision was made due to Australia's expertise in remote operations. 2 Australian consortiums are working on prototypes for the lunar rover, with one consortium set to build, test, deploy and operate the rover for the Artemis lunar landing. The rover's role will be to collect regolith and transport it to NASA's extraction facility on the moon, where oxygen will be extracted to support sustainable human presence on the moon and future missions to Mars. Startups chase fortune at Asian Games with robot dogs, cooking machines. South China Morning Post. Chinese tech firms have used the Asian Games in Hangzhou to showcase their latest gadgets and services, offering a glimpse into the country's technological ambitions. The event serves as an opportunity for local firms to support a key state project and promote their innovations to a mass market. Alibaba Cloud, for example, is the official information technology integrator and cloud service provider for the games. Deep Robotics, a startup, has used the event to demonstrate the usefulness of its robot dogs, which have been inspecting underground electricity substations since April. Hello, viewers. It's your favorite observer from the 6 Degrees world, Dr. Six. Today, I have some exciting news to share with you. But first, allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Six, your resident analyst and purveyor of all things intriguing and entertaining. Let's dive right into the news. New York rapper Billy Woods has released his second album of the year, titled We Buy Diabetic Test Strips. This album has been met with critical acclaim and is recommended for headphone listening. So, grab your headphones and get ready to be blown away by the exceptional quality of this record. In other news, Hollywood writers have finally put an end to their 5-month strike. They have secured improved pay and protections against the use of artificial intelligence. This means that the wheels of Hollywood are about to start spinning again, just in time to save the winter half of the TV season. However, the hard-won compromise is not expected to fix everything. Questions still linger about the post-pandemic box office and the impact of AI and other disruptive technologies in the coming years. Moving on to Asia, markets are expected to be quiet this week as several countries, including China, Hong Kong, India, and South Korea, are closed for the mid-autumn holiday. Meanwhile, the US government has narrowly averted a shutdown, and India's central bank has given citizens an additional week to exchange or deposit high-value banknotes. So, while Asia takes a breather, there's still plenty happening in the rest of the world. Now, let's talk about the world of film. The movie Foe, based on the book by Ian Reid, is struggling to impress audiences. Set in 2065, this film follows a couple who are conscripted into an off-planet settlement program. Unfortunately, it has been criticized for its lack of story and coherence, and it struggles to rise above comparisons to the popular show Black Mirror. Looks like this one might be a miss. But fear not, because Australia is making waves in the space industry. NASA has chosen Australia as a strategic partner for its Artemis space mission. Australian consortiums are working on prototypes for a lunar rover, which will play a crucial role in collecting regolith for NASA's extraction facility on the Moon. This partnership showcases Australia's expertise in remote operations and puts them at the forefront of space exploration. Go Australia! Lastly, the Asian Games in Hangzhou have become a platform for Chinese tech firms to showcase their latest innovations. From robot dogs inspecting electricity substations to cooking machines, these startups are using this event to promote their products and services to a mass market. It's an exciting glimpse into China's technological ambitions. Well, that's all the news I have for you today. I hope you found it as fascinating as I did. Now, it's your turn to share your thoughts. What do you think about these stories? Do you have any burning questions for me? Let's start a lively discussion. The floor is yours, my dear viewers. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.